Hey there, Jeffrey here, Sephora Beauty Director.
And Myiesha, also Beauty Director. And we are here to tell you about color care. I feel like this is like one of the biggest PSAs aside from wear sunscreen that I can think of.
And
because
everybody is coloring their hair now. It's like the biggest trend.
Everybody's coloring their hair, and a lot of the popular colors you have to bleach to get to that color. So it's just very imperative that you protect your investment. Getting your hair colored isn't cheap. You want to protect that hair color, get it to last as long as you possibly can. You want it to stay a beautiful tone throughout the duration of that hair color between your appointments. So we're going to show some different types of things you can use in your routine just to keep your hair color looking beautiful. Even some stuff like I don't color my hair, and I could use some of this stuff just to make my brown a bit more vibrant.
Right. Now at Sephora, we've kind of bucketed into three kind of categories. We have protect, tone, and repair. So we have products represented in each category. So protect, again, like you mentioned, maintaining that color, toning it, kind of altering if you need to, or kind of fixing it in the moment, and then repairing, so making sure that you're kind of healing any damage that the coloring process did to the hair. So these are going to be an amazing product assortment. If you're wanting to try some new hair care products, be sure to stay tuned. So first up, you want to make sure that you're protecting your hair. So in the Protect category, we have from Briogeo the Color Me Brilliant Mushroom and Bamboo Color Protect Primer. Now this is going to be really great for conditioning the hair and protecting it from heat styling and things like that. So you can almost use it in, you're going to use it in damp hair and kind of work it from scalp all the way to the end because you want to make sure that you're protecting the entire shaft. Then once you blow dry through it or style as usual, you're going to get a brilliant shine and the color is going to seem like it's almost been enhanced, which is really nice.
I would use it. I typically do wash and goes on my hair. I would sort of use it in that leave-in conditioner step. I typically will do a very watery spray, and then I'll put something on that's creamy before I put in my hair gel. So I can use this because also you can use it if you're air drying your hair. I usually sit under my hooded dryer. So I need that heat protection even though it's indirect heat, but it's just something that's going to, even though I don't color my hair, it's just going to keep my color nice and rich because even summertime, like my hair gets a lot more neutral and I like it to be deeper and a little bit more warm.
Yeah, and a lot like you have mentioned before on this channel, like I really like to sort of layer my hydration, and I feel like having different textures is really key when you're styling curly hair. So this is a really great product for me, and I honestly do think like just blasting my hair with a little bit of heat sometimes just gives the hair that last little bit of shine, and again wakes it up and makes the blonde really like sing, you know? I love
not
this
that you should
idea.
be using heat excessively, but using that little bit of heat seals that cuticle and just like gives you a beautiful, beautiful shine. So definitely something you should do if you're like me and you diffuse or you use a hooded dryer. It is very helpful. And Briogeo, shout out to Nancy, I love you so much. They're always really great about moisture.
And as you know, it's Briogeo, so you know that it's formulated without any sulfates and anything like that. Super clean product, which is really great. Love that.
So next in our tone category, I feel like, the protect category is really great because if you, prevent a problem from happening, then you'll have better time with your color. But as far as toning your hair, this is all about maintenance. And I feel like we hear a lot about toning blonde hair, which we'll talk about in a second, but also with brunettes. I don't color my hair, but sometimes I want to enhance the color. My hair tends to naturally go very neutral sandy brown because it kind of goes back to that like childhood sandy brown color I had. So I really like something that will sort of boost the vibrancy of my color. So this is the Christophe Robin Shade Variation Care Nutritive Mask with Temporary Color. Now there's about 5 different shades. We have 2 different ones here. I would say the one I'm excited to try is the Warm Chestnut. I really love that brown brunette hair color that looks like chocolate. Like it's very hard to describe. I feel like it's a very requested color at the stylist. It's just naturally warm, but it doesn't have brassiness in it.
Dimensional brown.
Yes,
I think that's really, when people have deeper hair tones, I think that's one of the things that we really look for is like how much dimension can you see in
like
it?
something you see when you're in the sun, things like that.
Right, exactly.
So this is something really beautiful that you're going to do preferably after a brightening shampoo. If you use any sort of brightening shampoo, it'll kind of like bring out those tones a little bit more. You're going to do it 5 to 30 minutes. I would say kind of treat it like a hair mask, any hair mask you would use, and it lasts up to 3 to 5 shampoos. So something really great is you don't have to do it every single time because my wash days get a little bit long and intense. So I like the fact that if I were to start using this, I can use it maybe like once a month or so.
Yeah, and you can already see that it's got some color correction in there. This being kind of like almost that lavender-y purple shade is really going to cool down a lot of warmth in brown hair. So this one is the ash brown. So this is really designed to kind of cool any redness. So if you're somebody who wants to kind of ice down your look, maybe, this would be good for you.
Yeah, this one is a bit warmer, kind of looks like a mole sauce. If you're familiar,
yeah, looks
and it's the warm chestnut, which is really, really beautiful. I feel like when I was in that auburn brown, remember that stage where I was like auburny brown, that one would have been really great because I really I couldn't keep the warmth out of my hair, but now I want warmth in my hair, so this will be a really great one to try.
And the brand has done a really good job of putting before and afters on the package, so if you get confused as to what you're actually purchasing, it's right there.
Yeah.
And as you know, Christophe Robin has been a cult classic in French pharmacies for years and has made it over to the States, and now everybody in the stores are gagged. They love it. So this is definitely a good brand to look for. Yeah. I want to start talking about this next product by thanking you guys all out there for the comments about my blonde hair. I'm loving it myself. Thank you guys for shouting me out. And I definitely have to keep it maintained. So what I've been doing is really incorporating a lot of sort of color toning like we've been talking about shampoos. But the primary color that you're looking when you're trying to brighten blonde is purple, right? That ultraviolet color. So we have a beautiful ultraviolet shampoo from Amika. This is called the Buster Brass Cool Blonde Shampoo. Love the name.
I just got it. I just got it because you said it out loud. Okay.
Love it. So cute. But this is going to be, you can see already that it's kind of like a
rich
lot of
purple.
Pigment. Like you can see in the little lid cap here, a little bit of the product. But yeah, it's going to deposit and softly tone the hair. It basically color corrects or neutralizes. By introducing a little bit of lavender to the hair, you kind of brighten up the tones of the blonde and give you that ultra platinum vibe. That I feel like after I don't wash my hair for like a few days, my hair gets really dull and kind of like turns almost like a dingy yellow color.
Yeah.
This counteracts that. I'm loving purple shampoo.
Yeah, I found that when I was toning, I liked it in my conditioner and shampoo more because it was something that I was using on a regular basis versus maybe a special product that I would forget to use. I felt like a little bit every week or every twice a week whenever I'd wash my hair was better than doing it just like every once in a while.
And another pro tip is those of you out there that have really gray hair or that find that their gray tends to yellow really easily, this is another really great product for you too. Now it's a great idea to kind of put it in, you're gonna use it in shower just like you would your normal shampoo, but I like to leave it in for maybe 2 to 3 minutes to let it do its thing and then rinse it out. You want it to deposit a little bit of color, but don't leave it in too long.
So when I was color treating my hair quite a bit, I think because my mom didn't let me color my hair until I was 18, so I was like, as soon as I turned 18, I dyed my hair a crazy color.
Exactly.
And I experienced a lot of breakage. I wish I would have known like what I know now. I wish I would have known it back then. I experienced so much breakage, and I've just gone through a lot of breakage over my life, like balancing the moisture and the protein. And something that people swear by that got me to try it as soon as it came to Sephora is the Olaplex Hair Perfector. This is the number 3. And this is the one that's really great at just restructuring that hair, keeping it strong, preventing breakage. And I must say, like, my hair's been growing really fast because most people's hair grow, like when they say, oh, my hair doesn't grow, it's about retaining the length. If your hair is growing, but it's simultaneously breaking at the tips, then your hair's never going to get longer. So what I've noticed too, when my hair sheds, my hair is shedding in long, full-length pieces instead of seeing like little 1-inch pieces just kind of all over the bathroom. I don't really see that anymore. This is something that you would do before you shampoo and condition. Sometimes I forget and my hair's like freshly washed. I'm like, dang, I forgot.
I missed it. My window.
I forgot. So you just want to go ahead and saturate your hair with some water, put this in, and how long do you leave it in? 10 minutes. I sometimes forget and leave it in a little bit longer. That's totally fine. And then you're just going to go ahead and shampoo and condition as usual. Whenever people are taking care of their hair, I feel like they tend to go for a moisture mask, but they also forget about that balance of protein and moisture, which are super, super important to keep in check. So I feel like everybody at the studio uses this.
It's been flying off of .com. Like, we cannot keep it in stock. You guys are loving it.
Everybody, and also it's a Sephora favorite. I feel like all of our employees are loving it as well. So if you are good on that moisture train, you're using your mask, you're doing your deep conditioning, this is something you can add to your routine to help with breakage and just restructuring the hair.
Okay, so that's it. Hopefully we introduced you to some new products that are going to help you to kind of color correct or repair any...
Color responsibly.
Yes, to help you color responsibly. I live for that.
Telling my 18-year-old self to color responsibly.
I live for that. That is great. So if you're going to put in the work, you want to protect your investment, and these are some amazing products to do so. Now, if you have any questions about anything that we talked about in this video, be sure to shout it out in the comment section below. Or if you've been playing with a lot of hair care products at Sephora, drop the little hair emoji. We want to see that. If you've been loving what we've been bringing to the table, right? And as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can get these videos pushed to you every day. We've been dropping videos every day.
Yeah, we've been doing one a day, which is really, really cool.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll hear some fun stuff from you guys in the comment section. We'll see you next time.
Ciao.